It is like a non-reality. It's like it's this total weird non-reality. It's like, especially when you've spent years, you've just been doing jobs that are doing your head in and that, and then suddenly you're doing this thing. You're actually being able to do music every night and not think too hard about anything, you know.
I never get breakfast when it's fresh, the eggs. Normally gone a little bit crusty by the time I reach.
You're a lucky boy.
Right.
No, we have pizza for breakfast.
Definitely one of the highlights. Okay, right.
I've never seen a changeover between breakfast merging into lunch like this before.
It's rolling. Rolling food. The evening meals, you know, because the chefs, you know, like any professional chefs, are pretty proud of their work, and they're not just going to churn out fish and chips. They're going to churn out, you know, lovely baked monkfish or something like that with
Duck. We had duck the other day. I was impressed.
It's Brighton's due size 7.2, that's Mojo there, and it's about just after 4:30 here on Drive with me, Nikki Bailey, and joining us in the studio, it's Maximo Park. Yay! It's Duncan and Paul. Hello boys, how are you doing?
Yeah, alright.
Very well.
We just found out you spent the night in glamorous situation. You were in a lovely bus
That's right.
by the Pavilion Gardens.
It's true. Yeah, we just woke up and we weren't as by the sea as we should have been. We probably woke up and looked at some bushes and thought, where are we today? But today,
but if you're in Brighton next to a big pile of bushes, that's a very Brighton thing if you're a boy.
I've heard about that. I was actually pointed there by a number of locals. I wondered.
Were they kindly gentlemen?
They were very, very well dressed.
Uh-huh.
Unlike myself.
So what have you been up to in Brighton today then?
We've been down to the seaside and I got some fish and chips. I'm not counting the calories today. And the Pebbly Beach as well. So we've been attacked by the waves. It's been a very tumultuous day due to the wind.
Did you manage to get on the pier?
We did. We got on the pier and we got off straight away.
You want to go on the world's least exciting Helter Skelter at the end of the pier?
We managed to avoid it today, but I did get onto a fake horse inside.
Is that another sort of thing about the bullshit? A fake? Oh, a horse. Sorry. Right.
But you know, when in Rome, as I was saying.
Okay. How's the tour been going so far?
It's been amazing. It's probably one of we've done so many tours now that we're getting used to people being very enthusiastic about our music, but every night you're always surprised just how warm people can be.
Now, I can't work out if you're being sort of very lo-fi and glamorous or what. You've brought your own minor, tiny weeny film crew with you, a two-person film crew.
That's right. We're nothing if not lo-fi and glamorous. We're making a DVD at the moment, but we're getting extra footage and sort of giving people insight into what we do. You know, we're not crack demons or weirdos. We're just normal people who.
Are people thinking this is the case?
Yeah, there's been a few lawsuits, and we're actually gathering evidence for the case for Maximo Park.
Well, if people can't come tonight, can you comfort them slightly? A bit of a tune now.
If they form a list, things that they would like. No, we're gonna play a song. We're gonna play a song and show people what they're missing. And
fantastic. What are you gonna give for us?
We'll try and do Going Missing.
Go for it. Maximo Park, people.
I sleep with my hands across my chest and I dream of you with someone else. I feed my body with things that I don't need until I sink to the bottom. Don't act like it came as a surprise. Don't believe me, then look into these eyes. This can't go on, so I should just regret it, regret it, regret it. And even though I led you on, forget it, forget it, forget it. I'm going missing for a while. I've got nothing left to lose. Oh, I don't listen to anything. I still remember how you moved and a taste of scent upon my lips. Well, how it started I will never know, but now I've reached my limits. This can't go on, so I should just regret it, regret it, regret it. And even though I led you on, forget it, forget it, forget it. I'm going missing for a while. I've got nothing left to lose. Oh, I don't listen to anything. I'm going missing for a while. I've got nothing left to lose. Oh, I don't listen to anything. Do you ever want to wear your body out until there's nothing left to take? The rain began to push you away as midnight comes too soon again. I'm going missing for a while. I've got nothing left to lose. Oh, I don't listen to anything. I've got nothing in defense. I've got nothing left to lose. Oh, I don't listen to anything. I sleep with my hands across my chest, and I dream of you with someone else.
That's Maximo Park there. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, I'm furious with it. Crikey.
Got bored.
Do you feel nervous when you see them when they come out, or
I'll get embarrassed.
Yeah, I'll just get a bit funny. You're like waiting. You don't know if they're going to be arrogant. Yeah, you don't know how they're going to act towards you. You don't know if they think, oh.
in your band, what do you all do?
I do guitar.
Sing.
Guitar. You got a drummer?
Yeah, but he's in Wales.
What are your band names for us?
Band names?
Yeah.
Could be here for a while. I don't mind. A tribute to Maximo Park. Yeah, Maximum Park. What sort of music is it?
Indie.
Let's see. There's a lot of bad indie names.
Someone said from Maximo Park to call it Camouflage.
I think there's loads of good names that have already been taken. I'm trying to think.
Pioneers.
Pioneers.
No.
No, I'm joking. Be literal. Don't be afraid to be literal.
You've all seen Maximo Park before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen them twice before. Once with the Futureheads and once on the previous Enemy. It's very good.
What songs do you hope they play the most?
I Want You to Stay. I'm glad it's being released. Apply Some Pressure. I don't know. I like the whole album. I'd like to play everything. They're quite unique. Yeah, they are. And their presence on stage is really unique as well. It's like full fair stage presence, proper good old dance. And that's what I think I like about them, is that you can dance to them.
Who is your favourite in the band? Really?
Paul.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah,
He's really friendly.
Yeah, he was really friendly. I was not worried about this time, but where I've met him at Futureheads before, and I was going to see what he was like from the Futureheads to now, and he was really nice. So
Team friendly.
yeah, he seemed to want to talk to us as well. It's not as if like they had to be forced to talk to us. He like made conversation with us and entertained us.
Should we go and sing some? I know, yeah. It's a Polaroid camera.
Oh wow! I was not supposed to go.
What is it?
Get a picture of the tower. The Spinnaker Tower is what makes Portsmouth Portsmouth. Spinny. Good old Spinny. Go get a picture of the tower.
I'm going to walk that way
Really?
and see what happens.
We're gonna walk and be your disciples.
The shows themselves have been great, but the actual process of travelling around Britain, you know, in February, isn't particularly enjoyable. Architecture is about the only thing you can appreciate.
Where? In Britain?
Well, in the month of February. Well, the weather's shit, so you can't really enjoy going for a wander as much as you would in a warm climate. That's what I'm saying. Cambridge was beautiful. The lake by the UEA in Norwich was gorgeous. Very. It was. You weren't even there. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Just because if you know, especially when you've not been somewhere before, it's like this is, you know, you got to kind of soak it all in while you've got the chance to visit these places. So yeah, just go out, and it's good because you learn to become more. Like with a new place, you sort of take more note because you've got to get back. So if you go on a big wander, I'm sort of better at directions now, whereas before I just wouldn't know where I was. So, and then if you go back through a town, you remember like certain places that you visited before. So it's like in your head, sort of subconsciously, all like little parts of towns there. So you go and look at the other part of town you didn't see last time. So it's weird. You get all these sort of visual maps of all these cities.
And are you all right with the focus as well in the centre?
Should be all right. Everything seems fairly sharp. It's heavy, this camera.
I know.
I like it. Makes me feel like I'm actually working. I'm working I'm earning my bread. I sing for my supper and then I carry cameras.
This is the bookshop we filmed yesterday.
Right, so you've already filmed this.
Yeah. But we didn't film the nice sign. We just filmed the window.
Artsy-fartsy, I hear that word a lot. Especially in places that are quite nice. Like in art galleries. I was at the Baltic before Christmas, and in the bookshop this woman just walked in and she went, is it just arty-farty books in here? And I just thought, you're in an art gallery? Yes. Enjoy it. You know, some of them won't be up your street and some of them will be, so maybe don't prejudge them. But you are in an art gallery, love, so remember that. I mean, I'm scared of stuff that's just a load of rubbish that actually deserves the title pretentious, and I'm also sort of a fierce defender of people who actually want to do something a bit different or something a bit more with pretensions to something. You know, you want to actually achieve something spectacular out of the mundane. Yes, I think we've reached the end of the Cambridge story.
Doors closing. Going. Doors open.
Yeah. Ha. This song's called Nosebleed. Rolling. You were born in winter, but summer came too fast. Like a child you can't control. Now isn't it obvious? You still value his word. Now that it's not there, a love life down the drain. Now isn't it obvious? Some people hide their emotions, and some people show too much. I'm aiming for somewhere central. Now isn't it obvious?
polar bear in Chinatown. It's something you see every day.
It's a new one.
Did we go too far? Is that why your nose is bleeding? Last night I dreamt we kissed on a bench in the evening. I was the one who followed and you were the one who was leading. When last night I dreamt we kissed on a bench in the evening. Good? Cool. Okay, what's the next one?
What is it? It's Memories of Working Life in Newcastle.
Memories of Working Life in Newcastle.
I used to work in the big market. It was so bad. Horrible place. I used to hate working because obviously you kind of start off as a glass collector and the hierarchy is that you really want to work behind the bar. And I worked behind the bar for like 2 shifts and was like, send me back to glass collecting. This is, you know, I don't have to think at least. I don't have to communicate with anyone, I just sort of wander around because of glasses.
Yeah, I think my last job before we got like signed was definitely the best job that I did, because you were working there as well. But being a care worker, you get more out of doing that because you kind of mentally it's more exciting, you know, you're kind of working on it, like you're chatting with people and you're meeting people that are sort of seeing the world in a completely different way.
It doesn't feel like work after a while.
It doesn't. It
once you're down with what.
Yeah.
And well, when I'm on the phone to Emma, she's working with someone who I used to work with.
Yeah.
And I hear their voices, and there's this guy William who smokes all the time. He smokes more than Archie's. Oh, this is too staged. I can't handle it.
Go. Do the fucking chicken, bro. Fucking chicken. Come on. You know, jump in. Jump in.
I know it is.
She sounds like the girl out of Cranes.
No, it's the girl.
Not Sean Colvin. No.
Hello.
Alright. Do you want some more?
The 90s indie band, it was terrible, weren't they?
Very good. Very good. We've got a outsider in the ranks here. Yes, it's
But yeah, but it shows. Yeah, but it shows.
Do it again, Tom.
No.
How many beds are there in here?
It's 14. So there's like there's a lounge upstairs and beds. If people are asleep, you can't really go. You can't make much noise up in that lounge, so this is where people get drunk. This is our bus. This is the living area where people try and live, because we spend as little time as physically possible on this bus for obvious reasons. But I think tonight we might be doing jukebox jury in this very arena where the nasty side of Maximo Park emerges.
And those
Pretty preoccupied with it. I mean, their instruments.
Seriously?
They treat their instruments like a stage. That's what I hear. That's what I hear in their music.
Try not to get names of bands.
This is our head. Used to live in a Pop World studio, but our tour manager, who's from Liverpool, no connection, stole this head, and it now overlooks the bus. It's a striking resemblance to our driver, who you might not be able to see. There he is.
Exciting!
This is a #1 toilet only, no #2s. We'll say no more. Not good. You have the crew in their natural environment. It's just a thrill a minute. Just taking it easy before the big show. Letting off a bit of steam, a few swear words here and there, you know. It's just part of the banter. There's a few cases of duvet stealing going on because people complain about the cold. This person shall remain nameless, but she has 2 duvets. I've given the game away already. There's only one woman on this bus. She claims to be my sister. Pretty much every London show that we do.
Does she look like you? Or
No,
anything?
she doesn't look anything like me at all. And we just think it's funny. I mean, well, we used to think it was quite funny, and she used to blag away, and it's like, oh, this girl's here to see. She says you're your sister, and we know who she is now, and it's just like we don't really speak to her. It's just we just find it quite amusing. It turned a little bit strange to show, and she was talking to my friends, saying that we used to go out, and so we don't really encourage her much anymore. But we haven't played in London since then, so she's yet to reveal herself again.
Calm down, you!
It's interesting to see what kind of people are in every city. There's different fashions.
Do you think?
And the way people dress. It's a particular way of doing your hair, and it's very tight jeans, sort of worn quite low. There's lots of kids that look exactly like that.
Can I just ask what you've got signed?
I've got my
shirt.
Jeans. Shoe.
Oh. Are you not going to wash them then?
No, yeah. Like, kind of frame it.
Are you coming to the gig tonight?
We did get tickets. So we thought we'd meet him. He said he'd think about sound check.
Yeah.
Oh, so that really cool.
Yeah, I think it should be okay if you want to watch sound check. If you just all stay in one area.
Yeah.
And,
we'll be round here.
Yeah, we'll bring you in, and you can put your bags down and just. And some of it'll be quite annoying for you because the sound is all tested and stuff, and it's not really like a proper. You won't get a proper sound, but you'll see us singing, playing.
I enjoyed that little gig.
And I think it's about 2:30 that we're doing that. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Fall asleep from an early age listening to my dad play piano. When I was 9 years old, I threw a tantrum because I really wanted to have lessons, and they wouldn't let me, so I threw a tantrum.
Why wouldn't he let you?
I don't know, they were just like, you're too busy, you've got cubs or whatever you've got to do. But yeah, that's the legend. The truth is probably way more boring.
I thought, it'd be nice to play bass. I just really wanted to play bass. I love bass. I played guitar first of all. I was alright, but I wasn't that good, and then so I thought, I'll play bass. I can contribute. I can be a winner.
Tom's got a problem with being blonde.
It's called light brown, man. You've got dark brown hair.
That's right, dark brown.
I got light brown.
Mousy.
Mousy brown.
Little mousey Tom.
So you won't walk us to the front of the queue for doing this, will you?
You won't get us backstage, will you?
If you can quote a line from one of their songs
Good band.
that you like.
I can't
More
remember the
than
names of the songs.
No. What about them do you like if it's not?
We like the lead singer's hair.
Yeah, for a start we
Yeah,
do.
it's really good. No, that's what we like about it. He makes an effort.
I'm here to see Maximo Park in particular.
One of the bands I've come to see, yeah.
And do you have a favourite song of theirs?
Yeah, Postcard of a Painting, I think it's called, isn't it?
Like
Graffiti.
the lyrics of
Probably Apply Some Pressure.
Just general song is good.
Yeah, I like Fear of Falling. It's the energy about it, really. It's just you can just get up and dance to it. I mean, it's just a really good tune. I like that one
I like the whole album, to be honest. Apply Some Pressure is probably my other favourite song, or I like Signal Sign as well.
I like Wasteland, which is on the Help album.
Oh, it's based on a T.S. Eliot poem
Oh.
with the same name, which I could recommend. This isn't about me.
One that they replaced.
And then I just got like, what are we doing here? In romance?
No, you're throwing me.
You should be the lead singer.
Come on then! Ha ha ha! Who won the vote? Ha ha ha! Enjoy yourselves tonight there. Well, let's have a good one. Let's have a good show. Let's have a good show. Let's have a good show. Oops, that's not really being very good. Let's look around like that. Ready? Ha ha ha!
It was brilliant.
Wicked.
Maximo Park. Maximo Park was the best. Apply Some Pressure moment of the night.
Would you like us to say we're converts? No, we're already fans.
Maximo Park, well, I've never heard them before, but I was on the front row and I was screaming my head off and I'm buying all their CDs. I thought it was absolutely incredible. That lead singer is like better than like Freddie Mercury and everyone. That was absolutely crazy. If he ever needs like a heart or a brain, he can have mine because that was mad. Yeah.
Had you heard of them before?
No, someone told me, Enemy Twice, and they said, oh, it's We Are Scientists and Maximo Park, and I didn't know what to expect. And now I've just missed my lift home, so I'll sleep here, but it doesn't matter.
Wow.
I would have walked down here on like my hands through broken glass. I'm Bradley, by the way, and now I'm their biggest fan. Yeah.
Any highlights of the gig?
Apply Some Pressure. Always is. Yeah. Always Apply Some Pressure. Graffiti. All of the songs. You got everyone going. Everyone standing up and like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. So it's all good.
It was brilliant. brilliant. It was
Maximo Park was brilliant.
Did you crowd surf? Yes. Yeah. Crowd surfed on Limsall.
I lost my shoe.
And I waved at Paul Bridges to him.
You need to say thank you to him because he put us on the guest list, and that's how we got in time. We were really pleased, and it was really good. Oh, I want you to stay tonight. It gets me every time.
I rewrite my life beneath moonlight. Please hold me now till my breath runs out. There are many things that I am not, but there's one thing that I can't deny. A double bluff, you fed me lines, the shot is cut. You're searching for a mesh of tones surround your eyes. I wish I knew how it came to this. I always said you could rely on me. Now it seems that I was wrong. I want you to stay. I want you to stay with me. 'Cause nothing works round here, where cranes collect the sky. I long for the neon signs of the night, 'cause nothing works round here. You know the way I feel. Can you remember what we had?